EBS. Next, live on Day and Date, Di has dollar signs in her eyes and they're flashing in the millions. We're going to tell you about the new divorce price, so stay with 2.
Chance, Sassy, and Shadow are back.
Yeehaw!
This time, they're lost in the big city.
Get 'em!
With trouble on their tail.
Ow!
Oh, duh.
Disney's Homeward Bound 2, Lost in San Francisco. Rated G. Now playing. This spring, the gang that has Comedy Wired and Attitude Despair is heading back to theaters.
This is torture. Chain me to the wall.
It's Walt Disney Pictures' Oliver and Company, now playing at a theater.
All I had to do was roll my eyes to get beat down.
How dare any man get a woman?
We do have good laws, but we've got to use the ones we have.
Battered women fight back. Next, Geraldo.
Today at 4.
Up Close and Personal is the #1 movie in the country.
Do you want to be with me?
So much it hurts. Downright romantic, says Roger Ebert. The first great movie of 1996. Redford and Pfeiffer are magic together. They turn up the heat, says Newsweek magazine. And Jean Charlotte raves, simply sensational.
Marry me.
You already have me around in the morning.
I want to know you're legally required to be there.
Up Close and Personal, rated PG-13. Now playing at a theater near you.
Spend a night with the toughest street gangs in the country on the next hard copy.
I'm gonna make this short and sweet. You're not marrying my mother. No way. You understand that?
Isn't that interesting? Because she thinks I am.
What a shame, because it's not gonna happen. Not while I'm around to protect her.
Well, we're in love, you see. Are you sure you want to destroy your mother's happiness?
Harga? Hi, Mom.
Do come in.
Congratulations? I mean, what do you say when your mother-in-law's going to marry your father?
Look, Margot, I know that this is kind of a surprise.
No. I think shock is a more appropriate
Well, all right, okay, all right. So I know it was... Do you know how he proposed to me? Skywriting. Oh, right there, so all of Oakdale could see. Isn't that just the most romantic thing you ever heard?
Skywriting?
Uh-huh. Honey, I think we have all misjudged John.
Lisa, I think this marriage is preposterous, and if you go through with it, you will regret it.
Hey! Oh, it's you.
Yeah. You were expecting somebody else?
Yeah, I was kind of hoping you were Mike so you could give me a hand carrying the stuff to the new office.
Yeah, I understand Mike made a deal with Sparky to use his old room as a new international headquarters for Kasnoff Construction.
Yeah, well, the price was right.
Well, one-room office today, tomorrow the world. You're smart, though, to keep the overhead low.
Yeah, well, Sparky's makes me happy. There's tools and cars. What more does a guy need?
Yeah, can I give you a hand?
Thanks, but it's getting pretty close to dinner. Maybe you should get the Gillen home to Connor.
Ah, well, Connor's off with Rosanna somewhere. Anyway, who knows? She might drop by here later. Why don't we just stick this in the truck?
Here we are. Why? Why? Because the lead put the house on the market and I'm going to buy it.
You want to buy Fairwinds?
Sure. Why not? Can you think of a better way for me to start over?
Carly?
Mike. How did
did you find me?
I was at Lisa's when you called, remember? You know, I have been all over the world looking for you.
Well, now that you found me, you can leave me and my baby alone.
No, it's my baby, too.
You don't have...
No, just forget that. Forget. What are you doing at a homeless shelter, anyway?
I'm doing what you always wanted me to do, Michael. I'm getting lost.
As the world turns.
Hey, just add Old El Paso to Old El Paso, top, and 3 minutes later, you're a Nacho Man. Old El Paso. Look for the recipe in Sunday's paper.
At last, a positive clean from Vaseline Intensive Care, a new moisturizing body wash.
My old soap cleans, but it strips my skin dry.
Science calls that the negative clean, so Vaseline Research created the positive clean. Our proven moisturizers combined with effective cleansers turn each shower into a positive for your skin.
In one easy step, my skin feels clean, yet soft. Like it's been moisturized.
New Vaseline Intensive Care Moisturizing Body Wash, the positive clean.
Miss Jones! Caramel nibs. Rich. Velvety. Long-lasting. Had enough? Have a Nips.
When you've got a toothache, why wait up to 30 minutes for aspirin or Tylenol to work when Oragel works on the spot instantly? Don't wait. Get maximum strength Oragel and get instant pain relief. Oragel, because faster is better.
Oh, well, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. You know damn well that I don't want that. Now, this disappearing act has had me scared half to death.
That's funny, Mike. It used to be my being in Oakdale that had you so scared.
Yeah, well, things have changed. It's not just about you now. I have a right to know that my baby is being taken care of.
Hey. Well, you're always saying I look out for number one. I've got your baby right here, so I guess she's going to be just fine.
Oh, yeah, I can see you're doing a great job of that, Carly.
Forget it, Michael. We don't need your help.
Yeah, well, you're going to get it whether you like it or not. Because I flew halfway across this country to find you. You know what? I even went to Muscle Shell to make sure you were okay.
Oh, I bet Lee had a real good laugh about that, huh? I hope you didn't tell my dad. I'm expecting.
Oh, no, I figured that was your business. Once we found out that you weren't there, we just split.
The we being Rosanna, of course.
Oh, well, she chartered the jet, yeah.
Well, what a shame she had to waste some of her 600 mil.
Well, she did say that she would never leave town. Guess she's right, huh?
Yeah, she was wrong. I tried as hard as I could to get as far away from you as possible. My car broke down about 3 miles outside of Oakdale, and I had to hitchhike back in my condition.
Well, why didn't you just crash at the yard?
Mike, I can't even afford that rat hole anymore.
Well, then excuse me for being just a little bit skeptical here. But why has your financial situation changed so drastically in the last couple weeks?
Because your baby costs a lot of money. Prenatal vitamins, checkups with Dr. Stewart. I'm completely tapped out. This is the only place I could find to hole up till I get my check. Then I'll get my car fixed, and I'll beat it.
Oh, I thought you were going to give me just a little bit of time to sort all this out, Carly.
I was, Mike. Till I saw how you chased after Rosanna when she made her grand exit from fashions. And it occurred to me, loving you is a no-win situation. So I decided to get out of your life completely, go where you could never find me.
Well, I did find you. So now what?
This isn't a game, Mike. I know you think that I'm always out for myself. But having this baby's really changed me. I have grown up a lot. I know now what it's like to put somebody else's needs first.
Well, Mark, you're very wise to move your business out of the living room and into an office because it'll give you a damn sight more privacy. Listen, I'm sorry that you had to get caught in the middle of that fracas between me and Connor last night.
Don't worry about it, Cal.
Well, you know, you've been a good friend, and I really appreciate you looking after her. I suppose she aired some of our dirty laundry.
Oh, I don't know. I was pretty tired when she came by.
Yeah, of course. I don't know. I just thought she might have said something, you know.
Well, she mostly just said that you two had a disagreement, and I think she wasn't really into my business.
Oh, well, no. Of course not. I don't know why I brought it up.
She really didn't say much at all, Cal. She mostly just wanted to be left alone.
Yeah, I got you. Well, I don't suppose that she would choose you to confide in anyway. I mean, you're not exactly a talker.
Not really. I guess that's probably why she went out with Rosanna tonight.
Yeah, must be.
You're kidding. This place is huge.
Right. Can you think of a bigger change? I gotta get out of that apartment, Connor. And look, there is not one miserable memory of Carly here.
Maybe not of Carly, but this place has had its share of bad karma, though.
No. For Lily, maybe. But not for me. See, to me, I look around this house, and all I see is a wonderful new beginning.
Maybe so, but going from a small apartment to Fairwinds, you can't possibly manage this place by yourself.
So, then I'll hire whatever staff I need. Connor, I see this as a great, big, terrific challenge. Come on, it's time I had a life of my own. I'm tired of working so hard to try to fit into Mike's. I mean, he's got to meet me halfway, don't you agree? I love Mike, Connor. I love that man with all my heart. But even so, I'm being pretty generous taking him back after he slept with my sister again. Especially now that Carly's pregnant.
What? You're kidding? Tell me that you're kidding.
I wish.
Oh.
It's true. It's true. I don't know. I guess we all have to learn to live with our mistakes. You know, Mike and I, we made love today for the first time since the wedding. I wanted for it to be so wonderful. It was. But I don't know, there was this big part of me that just couldn't forget that he'd been with Carly. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I'm doing this. Maybe that's why I'm treating myself to this house. Hey, it's time I lived up to the fact that I am rich. I'm not gonna run away from myself anymore.
It's easier said than done for some of us.
Connor, are you and Cal still having problems?
Rosanna, you don't want to know, trust me.
Yes, I do. You can talk to me about this, you know. I mean, I've told you things about myself that no one else in this whole world knows.
I know that. I feel really close to you, too. It's just that after everything you've gone through in your love life, I want to shatter any illusions you might still have left.
All right, we're going low-fat, fresh turkey, lettuce, tomato on wheat. What? No Hellmann's.
Now you can eat low-fat and still have great taste with Hellmann's low-fat mayonnaise dressing. It tastes so delicious you won't believe it has only 1 gram of fat.
What? No Hellmann's?
Hellmann's low-fat mayonnaise dressing.
Bring out the Hellmann's and bring out the best. We're talking
bras that don't bind.
We're talking
pantyhose that don't pinch.
We're talking just my size. We're talking fit.
If If you're a full-figured woman looking for a better fit, call Just My Size, the only brand of casual wear, socks, bodywear, bras, panties, and pantyhose designed exclusively for you. Dial 1-800-TIPS-4U and we'll tell you more.
Something sexy.
Life with a rock and roller. 3 decades of gravitational people who cannot pronounce my name. Horoscope.
Motherhood. Life can put lines on your face. Luckily, Maybelline can help keep them off. Maybelline Revitalizing Alpha Hydroxy Makeup. Flawless coverage with Alpha Hydroxy and SPF 10 to reduce the look of today's lines and fight off the appearance of tomorrow's. Maybelline Revitalizing Alpha Hydroxy Makeup. The more you wear it, the better you look.
My favorite actors are the strong, silent types. And they gotta look good in public, too.
Now at Burger King, Pocahontas Finger Puppets from the hit Disney video. Your kids can collect all 6, one with every great-tasting $1.99 Kids Club hamburger meal.
Turn your toothbrush into a lethal weapon. Introducing Cool Mint Listerine Fluoride Toothpaste. It kills the germs that cause plaque for a clean feeling that goes beyond brushing. Cool Mint Listerine Toothpaste. The power of prevention.
Tonight, we got a big-time show for you folks this evening with Dana Carvey and from Melrose Place, Daphne Zuniga. Kick off your weekend with Dave tonight.
I am thrilled your show is moving to Monday following me. It's so perfect. Well, it's almost perfect. Oh, don't sell yourself short, honey.
The Nanny and Almost Perfect, Monday.
You're wrong, Margot. You are so wrong. What makes you think that I would regret marrying your father?
Well, I don't know yet, because John's a real hard guy to pin down. I think he actually does enjoy spending time with you, and I know that he's very grateful for everything you've done to turn the malpractice suit around, and I think he really does want to make you happy.
Yeah, but,
marriage is... Whoa, that's just off the wall.
All right, Margot, look, maybe this will help change your mind. Hmm?
Yeah, nice ring.
And the pen. He gave me this.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry, Lisa. I just don't see you two together. How'd you do this? How'd you get him to agree to this?
You mean I did not do anything? Look, I was just simply myself, and he fell in love. He fell in love with me.
Honestly, Lisa, you've taken everything from my father. His job, his money, his reputation.
I know. That was just a horrendous thing. I have apologized to him over and over again. John has forgiven me.
But you've taken everything that means anything in the world from him. What does he have left to offer you?
Plenty. Look, we really care for each other. We care deeply, and we understand one another. We have so much in common.
What?
Well, companionship, for one thing. Look, honey, I don't think you know how much fun John can be. Why, at one minute he was just a crazy down there in Whoopie World with the kids, and then the next minute he was whisking me off to Foxwood Lodge, and just a beautiful romantic evening. John is just, he's a wonderful, kind, gentle, very generous kind of teddy bear of a man.
Well, back up. John Dixon is a teddy bear?
Look, whether you like it or not, John and I have a wonderful future ahead of us.
Oh, you got the wrong man.
Now, what would you know about my mother's happiness? A month ago, she said she'd never forgive you.
True. But that was before we saw the light, before we got to really know one another.
John, you're very easy to read. Now, my mother may be a sucker for a grandstand play, but I'm not.
It's a shame to be so young and so cynical.
Tell you what, why don't you fill me in on what you're up to?
I told you, your mother's happiness. Something which I don't think you've given much thought to.
Did you run a financial report on her? Get a little information on her portfolio? I bet she'd love to hear that her sweet John is interested in something more lucrative than snuggles and kisses.
How did such a wonderful woman like your mother wind up with such a deadbeat for a son?
She didn't raise me. But don't waffle, John. Lay it on the line. Why don't you tell me what you really think of me?
From San Francisco comes a family favorite.
Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat. Saute and simmer, the seasonings can't be beat.
The perfect blend of seasonings gives Rice-A-Roni its one-of-a-kind taste.
As a side dish, watch it steal the show with flavor that will please them so. Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat.
It's okay, look. Snap. It's a happy sound. If you don't have snap, then your pants fall down. And don't forget Crackle, he's the second sound. He's the guy in the middle. Water trickles, nose tickles, peanut brittle bill. And that leaves Pop. He's quite a clown. Snap, crackle, pop. Now let's chow down.
Kellogg's Rice Krispies make it a great day.
Think about this. A hair color that's a cream. Excellence cream. Excellence doesn't drip, it even protects. And it really covers gray. Does your hair color do all that?
Excellence Cream by L'Oreal.
Think about it.
You could try to hide it, or you can cut it with even creamier reduced fat Skippy peanut butter spread. 25% less fat than regular Skippy and so creamy. Cut the fat, don't cut out the Skippy.
Late at night, bold thoughts and beautiful dreams take control. The Bold and the Beautiful, weekdays.
Inmates collecting Social Security? This murderer did. How many others are? Tonight.
You don't need to try to protect me, Connor. After my infamous wedding that wasn't, I have very few illusions left to shatter.
Okay. Okay, I've been thinking lately about a lot of things. Like infidelity, for instance.
Ah, well, there's a subject I know firsthand.
Why is it so hard for a couple to remain faithful to each other? Even when they love each other. Like Mike loves you.
I don't know, Connor. I guess there always seems to be some temptation to overcome. But you've got to do it, and you've got to do it over and over again.
Well, I think that it's a testament to your love for Mike that you forgave him and took him back.
Wasn't easy, believe me.
Oh, I'm sure it wasn't. I'm saying that, you know, I understand Mike, too. I mean, temptation is a really funny thing, you know? You can be going along in your life, just perfectly content, feel like you have everything that you want, and then suddenly this third party intrudes on your relationship, you know, without meaning to. And then suddenly, everything that you have been missing just becomes so glaringly obvious. And try as you might to fight it, you can't. So, I mean, what do? You just, do you resist the urge and start resenting it? Do you give in to it? I mean, I don't know which is worse. Staying with a man that you can't love, or giving in to the temptation with another guy.
Guy. So we're not talking about Carly and Mike anymore, are we?
We were. I'm sorry, I'm just babbling.
Connor, is that what's causing problems between you and Cal? Are you telling me that there's another man?
Good. Where do you want this?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I still have to figure out where we're gonna put all this stuff. Hey, Cal, you gotta stop. Here you've bankrolled the company. I can't have you doing the grunt work,
Hey,
too.
a little grunt work never hurt anybody. Anyway, I like to keep busy.
Okay, suit yourself.
You know what I was doing last night while Connor was tossing and turning on your couch? I was going through my wedding album. Seem to be doing that a lot here lately.
Cal, I don't know what to say.
I guess no woman can remain a bride forever.
You know, you look like you could use a cold one. Why don't I see if Sparky's got something in the fridge downstairs?
No, I'm fine. I promise, I'll shut up.
Cal, that's not it.
Oh, I know. I mean, trouble between me and Connor is not your problem. I know that.
Well, like I said before, it's really none of my business.
Yeah. Sorry we had to dump this on you. You know, we're just lucky that she has a business partner that she can turn to, who's a friend that we can trust. All right, look, we'll talk more tomorrow. All right, in the meantime, here's your check from Lisa. That ought to get you a clean room and a decent meal.
Oh, goodness. This will replace the prenatal vitamins that were stolen.
Somebody ripped you off.
Yeah, some over-optimistic druggie. Scum took my clothes and the last of my money, too.
When did this happen?
I've hit bottom, Mike. Welcome to my world.
Your medical insurance will cover things for the baby, though,
What
right?
medical insurance? I didn't work at Fashions long enough to qualify.
This is good. This is good. All right, look, well, I'm going to help you out with some things, all right? I'm going to get you the vitamins.
No, you don't have
No,
to
of
do
course I do have to do it. The baby's health comes first. I don't get it. What kind of lowlife would steal from a pregnant woman?
You have no idea what goes on in there. All forms of creeping crud. Vagrants, crazy people running all over the place.
You make it sound like a mental institution.
Well, it's pretty close. I protect myself so much, I can't even sleep. Girl's gotta pack a weapon to bunk here.
Yeah, well, this girl is not going to bunk in there.
Mike, I'm broke.
Yeah, well, I don't have any money either. Otherwise, I'd set you up an apartment somewhere.
No, thanks. I'm not your mistress.
Let's not go there, all right? Well, you know what? I guess I'll have to borrow some money from Rosanna.
Oh,
Do
no,
that.
no, you won't. I'd rather sleep in a carport. Well, it's pretty cold out here. I'm gonna go back into the war zone. It's time for a hot meal. I never knew there were so many creative ways to serve oatmeal. Nora and I have to eat. So long, Mike.
Carly? Carly? Carly?
I wasn't satisfied with my headache medicine. And then my doctor told me about Atwt.
Now in non-prescription strength, Atwt KT. Just 25 milligrams is as effective as 400 of Motrin IB, 440 of Aleve, or 1,000 of Tylenol. Potent Atwt KT.
A good source of bodybuilding protein, Chef Boyardee is good food kids love.
Meet the proud creators of new Post Waffle Crisp cereal. No rocking chairs or bingo parlors for these gals. No, sir. Just look at them go.
Ready?
Harnessing years of good old American waffle know-how. To make sure every scrumptious bite of Waffle Crisp cereal tastes just like Grandma's homemade waffles and syrup. And how? Introducing Post Waffle Crisp, a brand new cereal with old-fashioned values.
You'll love my Waffle Crisp.
The fact that dairy foods and my stomach don't agree won't keep me from enjoying every bite of ice cream. Now, before I eat dairy, I just take Lactaid Extra Strength, stronger than the rest. New Lactaid Extra Strength has 50% more of the natural ingredient that helps make dairy foods more digestible.
Cherry, chocolate, vanilla.
New Lactaid Extra Strength. Call 1-800-HELP-KID for a free sample and information.
Annie is slipping.
Did something happen at Grouse Creek?
The bottom is dropping out.
You settled things with your soon-to-be ex-wife, right?
And her world is caving in.
Did you tell her that you love me?
Now will Josh break her fall?
I have to tell Annie the truth. All of it.
This week on Guiding Light.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
On America's Night of Television, Christianity comes to Native Americans.
You've been preaching to them from the Bible?
Will it threaten a peaceful community? An all-new Dr. Quinn. Then, can an angel help a man overcome his fears?
Humans get a chance every day to help someone.
And save a child. Elliot Gould, Touched by an Angel. All new, CBS Saturday.
You're on CBS.
There's a word for good health. For feeling good and feeling good about yourself. There's a word for being active, remaining vital. There's a word for living life to the fullest. Twin Lab. Vitamins, minerals, nutritional supplements.
Today on 2 News, it's Old Man Winter's 1-2 punch. In the aftermath of a dangerous ice storm, the area is hit with snow. 2 News takes you on the road where slippery streets are making driving a commuter nightmare. Then, is your car frozen in this winter wonderland? We'll show you how this brutal storm has cars locked in a deep freeze and how their owners are trying to pry them out. And in the middle of this icy misery, a breath of spring as the flower show blooms in New York. Today, starting at 5.
Have you heard the big news from Macy's? Macy's rebates up to $20 on Hoover vacuums on top of Hoover discounts. Only at Macy's.
Have you ever been divorced?
Give us 1 hour.
And we'll give you a day and date to remember.
Today at 3 on Channel 2.
And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
What are you doing?
No, you are not going to stay in there, all right? Now, I know you're up against it, but you are not some bag lady.
Mike, I barely slept in the last 24 hours. Just let me go in and curl up on my cot.
What?
No, yeah, I'll be
Lean
fine
back.
once I get
Lean
something
back.
to eat.
All right, I'll just take you for a burger, all right? How about a burger at Ruby's?
Mike, you're sweet, but you don't have to
No,
do
no,
that.
come on. This is for the baby.
Okay. You're right. I can't. I'm
Carly,
just gonna go in.
Carly, no,
I
why?
don't want to be seen
Why?
in public like this.
Why not?
I don't want people to say that Nora's mother looked like she just came out of a gutter.
Oh, will you shut up? Come on, now, forget about your pride, all right?
I will not forget my pride. It's all I have left.
Well, you've got to eat somewhere. All right, I know of a place. You can eat all you want, and you can get cleaned up.
Sounds like heaven. Where?
My place.
No. Thanks, Mike. If Rosanna found
No,
out...
you forget about Rosanna, all right? For the baby's sake.
Here, let me give you a hand with that.
No, I got it. I got it. Okay, now you know why they call it grunt work.
I really wish you'd stop lifting this heavy stuff and just leave it before Mike gets here.
No, I enjoy this. I get up most mornings for the birds and do chores on the farm. Use it or lose it, huh?
That's what they say.
You know, I learned something very important about stamina in my years in the oil fields. Pace. Pace is the secret. If you can do that, you got a good shot at making it for the long haul.
Good words to live by, Cal.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I've weathered storms before. And I can weather this storm with Connor. Are you going to help me, or am I going to get the rest of these boxes by myself?
Rosanna, I shouldn't be talking with you about this. I know how you feel about Cal.
So there is another man.
Yeah. We're not, in the middle of a torrid affair or anything. It hasn't gotten that far. I just keep daydreaming about him like some lovesick schoolgirl. It is just totally pathetic.
Oh, boy.
All I know is that he makes me feel like Cal doesn't. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Cal.
No.
And I do not want to betray my marriage. I don't know what to do, sometimes I just think, just have a fling, just get it out of your system.
Connor, no. Don't do that, okay? Don't do it. If Cal finds out, it would destroy him. Take it from someone who's been cheated on.
I know that. You're right.
So what's going on? Do you think Cal suspects?
He knows that something's wrong. I mean, I've been walking around lately like the walking wounded. I don't know, maybe this sort of lack of passion happens in every marriage. I mean, maybe it would happen eventually with this other guy, too.
This other guy, he's younger, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a lot younger. And he brings out feelings in me that I don't even understand. I mean, they're feelings that I guess have always been inside me, but they've just never surfaced. At least not with Cal. It's ridiculous. Sometimes I just wish that this would all go away so that I could just go back to the way that things were.
Back to your nice, comfortable life?
I'm being a jerk, aren't I?
No, honey, you're not being a jerk. You're just not being very honest with yourself, though.
Well, how am I supposed to be honest with myself when I don't even know what I want?
I don't know, Connor. But if this situation's got you so messed up, maybe you should open up to that marriage counselor that you told me about.
Dr. Briggs?
Yeah, I mean, maybe that'll help. Maybe he'll be able to help you figure out what you want.
It's worth thinking about, I guess.
Go see him, Connor. Go see him, because trust me, once Cal finds out about this other guy, it will never go away.
In January, Publishers Clearinghouse surprised one winner.
Just won $10 million.
Starting March 21st, they'll wake up 30 winners in 30 days with prizes up to $100,000. Enter today and you could wake up a winner.
Thank you!
Honey, are you okay?
Yeah, relax. It's not broken.
Does it hurt?
No, the doctor gave me Tylenol. Extra strength.
Tylenol, the hospital's choice for pain.
And it's working great, Matt. The car, on the other hand.
Why didn't you see a doctor sooner? Dad's stomach was always bothering him. But the doctor had good news. The doctor said Mylanta.
For heartburn and acid indigestion, doctors recommend Mylanta most.
My doctor said Mylanta.
You could try to hide it, or you can cut it with even creamier reduced fat Skippy peanut butter spread. 25% less fat than regular Skippy and so creamy. Cut the fat, don't cut out the Skippy. Wow.
Keep up!
See you up there. Fun, huh?
Oh, God. Hey, Mom.
Hi. Did you leave any dirt out there?
No.
Hey, I'm thirsty.
Yeah, what you got? Okay, listen up. We got some purple stuff, OJ, soda. Sunny D, I'll take one. Oh, yeah.
Hey. Tastes like orange tangerine and lime.
Some healthy junk, too. Sunny D to go. All right.
Sunny Delight, the good stuff kids go for.
Were you my mom's best friend in school?
Yes, and now that we're best friends, I brought you a present. Look.
It's a phone number.
Friends and Family is offering everyone in America their own 800 number as our gift to you.
It lets special people in my life call me as often as they want without it costing them a penny.
Call now and get 100 free minutes.
I'm giving it to you because when I pick up the phone and you're there, it's like opening up a present.
friends and family. Real savings, real simple.
You are talking as though you think I don't know John, but I do.
But you don't. You don't. If you really believe that he's going to spend the rest of his life with little bunny ears on and thinking up romantic things to write to you in the sky.
Oh, Margot, please. I know that marriage is a lot more than just an endless honeymoon. After all, I've been married a few times.
Ballpark figure.
7.
Please. That is a huge ballpark.
Well, now, Margot, I know it's a little excessive, but I can honestly say that I found something interesting and wonderful about, well, most of them.
All right, here is my point, Lisa. John loves being a surgeon. John lives to get back into OR at Memorial.
I know. He's going to go back to Memorial, too.
And he is an ambitious man and a driven man, and he is years away from donning a comfy little cardigan and sitting by the fire.
Would you think that I would want John to give up his lifestyle, his life's work? Of course not. What makes you even dream that?
All I'm telling you is make sure that this is the man you want this time. Because John Dixon not going to change his spots for you.
Who the hell are you to meddle around in your mother's affairs like this?
I'm her son. Therefore, someone who cares very much about her welfare. And John, what kind of son would I be if I allowed you to take advantage of her now when she's so vulnerable?
You know, you've brought her nothing but heartache over the years, not to mention the financial drain.
I have a very amicable relationship with my mother.
I don't know, the word bum comes to mind. You have no visible means of support, Scott. You ever thought about getting a job? Maybe behaving a little bit more like your brother?
Ah, yes. Sir Thomas the Good.
Well, he is the district attorney. Puts on a suit every morning, goes to work. He doesn't seem to be bothered about how deep his mother's pockets are.
My mother is well aware that my profession can be a bit seasonal.
What profession is that?
I'm an investment counselor.
My engagement to your mother worries you because it may be a hindrance to your settling in on Easy Street. You afraid I might get into your inheritance?
Well, thanks for all your help, Cal. Now all I'll have to do is remember what's in the boxes.
Yeah, I suppose it would have helped if we'd remembered to label them. Listen, I gotta get going. I forgot to leave Connor a note. She's gonna be worried about where I am, so I'll see you later.
Cal.
Yeah?
I just want you to know that whatever happens with Connor, I really admire you.
Oh, well, thank you, Mark. Practical guys like us gotta stick together. Listen, you know about this marriage problem that I've been going on about? You mark my words. I'll figure out what's eating Connor. You can depend on that. Adios, amigo.
Bye. Connor.
Hi.
You just missed Cal by a couple of seconds.
I know that. I waited until he left.
Something wonderful is about to happen to your laundry room. New Floral Fresh Clorox Bleach. So surprisingly fragrant and lovely, you'll almost feel like you're in a garden. New Floral Fresh Clorox Bleach. Smells like flowers. Whitens like Clorox Bleach.
Maybe it was fate, or our sweet children.
No way, Jose!
Or that truck that almost hit me came this close. But for some reason, I pulled off, and there was a KFC. And they have this whole new menu.
I was surprised.
New Colonel's Crispy Strips and chunky chicken pot pie, made fresh all day.
You got all this at KFC?
If you haven't been to KFC lately, you don't know what you're missing.
I may never have to cook again.
Now get a Colonel's Crispy Strips or chunky chicken pot pie combo meal, just $3.99.
Nutrageous from Reese's. Peanuts, milk chocolate, caramel, Reese's peanut butter. Nutrageous. Give your mouth a party.
I'd have to turn out all the lights.
With a migraine, I can't take any noise.
My migraines kept me from coaching.
There's help for migraine. Migraine doesn't have to mean missing out. Research has given doctors new understanding about migraine. They can diagnose it better and provide surprisingly effective treatment programs.
Things are much better now.
Call your doctor today or call 1-800-682-6669 for more information about migraine.
A new look can say a lot. Tampax tampons has a new look. Our improved applicator is sleeker, smoother, and comfortable to use. But our protection remains unchanged. Good looks always help, but it's what's inside that counts. Trust is Tampax.
What do you get when you try to kill germs with lemon fresh pine sol? Lemon-scented germs. To kill germs, use Lysol deodorizing cleaner. Until you kill the germs, you can't call it clean.
You were hiding out there?
I had to see you.
Cal's very worried about you. You shouldn't be here.
I know that. That's why I didn't want him to see me here. He's not stupid, Mark. He would put it all together.
You know something's up. Trust me.
Why? What did he say?
Oh, nothing. He just decided to confide in me.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, his good old buddy Mark. I feel terrible.
Oh, God, this has gotten way out of control.
He's vowed to get to the bottom of whatever's bothering you. Trust me, he's not going to give up and go away.
He shouldn't.
What do you mean?
I don't know what I mean. I don't know what I mean. He's just been so good to me. I really hate feeling this guilty.
This can't go on.
No, it can't. That's why I had to see you alone.
Why? Do you have a solution?
I think that the only way that we can keep this from zooming way out of control is to keep our distance from each other.
I've already said that.
I know that. I know that. And you were right. I'm sorry.
We don't have a choice.
None.
I'll stay out at the field and you can stay here in the office. If we do that, maybe this thing will die out.
Well, I have to admit, the spaghetti beats the food at the shelter any day.
Well, you want some more? I mean,
Oh, no.
you are eating for two.
No,
now.
thanks. I'm stuffed. We're both stuffed. The pasta was good. The beans were perfect.
Just opened up a can and boom, beans.
I appreciate it. And so does little Nora here.
Do me a favor, will you? Won't you stay in town? I don't want to go on any more wild goose chases looking for you guys.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I want you to stay right here in Oakdale so I keep an eye on you. I want to make sure you and the kid are okay.
I still don't see how that can work out, but I guess I've got no choice till the car's fixed. Well, you know, I am really tired. Would you mind if I just stretched out on your sofa for a few minutes?
No, go ahead.
Thanks.
Go, stretch out.
I'll just take a few winks and then I'll head back to the shelter, okay?
This is nuts. This is nuts. There's got to be somebody in this town who can take care of you for a while.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But I've burned a lot of bridges in this town.
All right. Well, what about Lisa? You know, maybe she will let you stay with her. You
That
stay
is
with
out
me.
of the question. And I just walked out on her. I didn't give her any notice. I think she would just file me and my little problem here under just desserts.
All right, what about Scott? What about your old pal Scott, huh? You guys seem pretty tight.
First of all, we're not that tight. And even if we were, Scott is not gonna be saddled with a pregnant roomie. His heart isn't quite big enough.
Well, I mean, there must be somebody. Somebody.
Face it, there's not.
All right, I guess you've got no choice. You're gonna have to stay here.
Oh, no, Mike. You've done so much already. I can't put you out anymore.
What? Do you have another idea how to get out of this mess?
No.
Then you stay here. And I know this isn't like Lakeview Towers or anything, but it's warm and it's safe. And you can get some sleep.
You sure about this?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. One night with Mark and me, you'll be fine.
Hey, you.
Who, me?
Look what Betty Crocker's whipped up. A richer-than-rich brownie bar.
Ooh.
That's totally fat-free.
Fat-free?
You heard me. Now all the best of Betty's in a fat-free, ready-to-eat brownie. Sweet rewards.
Betty ought to get a reward for these.
Now, during Sears Portrait Preview Sale, save 50% on this big portrait package with all the sizes you like most. Now only $9.95 during Sears Portrait Preview Sale. Hurry in today.
Hey, just add Old El Paso to Old El Paso, top, and 3 minutes later, you're a Nacho Man. Old El Paso. Look for the recipe in Sunday's paper.
Feel like you never finish because something's always soaking? The breakfast pan at lunch, the lunch pan at supper, the roasting pan from last night the next morning. Can't there be an easier way to cut stuck-on grease? Introducing Concentrated Ultra Dawn. More powerful, so a third less dissolved stuck-on grease better than regular liquids. Now, when you're finished, you're finished. New Ultra Dawn. Get stuck-on grease off better.
No, John, I think it might be you who has a sight set on Easy Street.
Bingo! Jackpot! I hit it, didn't I? Cash! That's what's important to you. It always has been, all your life. But Mom holds the purse strings, and I could be an obstruction to you.
Just because my mother appears to be foolishly blind when it concerns you does not mean it runs in the family. I meant what I said. You're not marrying my mother.
Scott, what on earth?
Well, it's my intended better half, and just in time, too.
One of you please tell me what is going on here?
I think it's fair to say that I have called your intended on his intentions.
That happens to be none of your business. I mean, where did you get the idea that you can say who I will or will not marry? Now, if you cannot treat John with respect as your stepfather-to-be, then you can just get out of my sight.
You don't mean that.
Oh, yes, I do.
Are you gonna stand there and tell me you need him that much?
Of course.
Oh, Mother. You still don't get it.
Webby is a nice boy.
John, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I am so sorry. This has been a heck of a night. Margot came by and she told me that she said she didn't think this was going to work. She doesn't understand it, and she said she wanted to know just what I did to coerce you into wanting to marry me in the first place. And I'm just hold me, John, please.
Yeah.
Hi, you're home. Good. I'm glad, because you know what? That probably means that you found Carly at a shelter right here in Oakdale, didn't you? Yes, I knew it. Well, you know, I don't want to talk about her right now, because I have great news, Mike. I made a decision about our future. What? Hi, Rosebud. What's doing? What is she doing here?
She's gonna stay here for a while.
How long, Mike?
Mark? Hey, darling.
I should be going. Cal's gonna be asking where I've been.
Right.
So I guess this is it.
I guess.
You know, it really is for the best.
I know.
Bye, Mark.
Bye.
If you're over 50, you can get needed life insurance protection from Colonial Penn. It's only $6.95 per unit per month. Benefits won't decrease simply because you grow older, and your rates won't increase. If you're over 50, you cannot be turned down. So call now.
Call toll-free 1-800-335-5757. We'll send detailed information in this guide to Social Security. Absolutely free. Call 1-800-335-5757. There's no obligation. 1-800-335-5757.
Aiming for no cavities? You can reach that goal with proper oral care and Colgate Cavity Protection.
No cavities with Colgate.
Penny's a mighty dog, and nothing's better for small dogs like her than the food that's made with the perfect balance of nutrients for her special energy needs. And there's no artificial preservatives, which she doesn't need. Mighty Dog from Friskies.
Hey, it's a cookie man. Oh, that's my favorite. That's the Snackwell's Double Food Cookies.
I love the chocolate truffles.
They're both delicious.
Oh, but you can't beat those double fudge.
Everybody loves chocolate cookies.
Yes, we do. Moist, rich, chocolatey. Hey, Cookie Man!
Always fat-free, always reduced calorie. If you crave the taste of chocolate, these Snackwells got you covered.
You got any more?
Walker Weekend kicks off with Chuck Norris and an inside look at Walker. An exciting all-new special, Walker Behind the Scenes, tonight. Then an all-new Walker Saturday. CBS is the place of choice.
For the People's Choice Awards.
The best in movies.
Music.
And television.
Who's your favorite musical performer?
What's your favorite television show?
This ought to be a thrill ride. Who's your favorite television star? That was a good one.
Red Butler hosts the People's Choice Awards.
Live Sunday.
Tell us what you think. Call the As the World Turns viewer feedback line. Men's Accessories by Swank Incorporated.
This is Dan Regent, inviting you to join us again Monday for As the World Turns.